Hello everybody and welcome back to Real Warfare 2 Northern Crusades. Today we are going to see 17th battle in the campaign mode of this game. Do you remember the movie Kingdom of Heaven? When in the last siege, Saladin attacks the Jerusalem. Something like that happened here. The only difference is, in that movie, weaker troops, civilians, irregulars, they were inside the castle defending it from the Saladin. This time, the weaker troops, that means player troops, they are outside the castle and we are assaulting it. So let's see what we have. We have almost 20 troops, starting from mounted sergeants.
Sergeants. Foot sergeants.
Archers,
Marksman! Crossbowman! Crossbowman!
pikemen, then
Pikemen!
yes, we have two companies of pikemen,
Horsemen!
horsemen, and our commander.
Commanding officer!
And we are still using our irregular archers, but one of the team
Archers!
we are using second tier archer. They are probably Russian. Along with the siege, we have got 4 free trebuchets. Maybe they are from our allied factions. And we also bought 1 mangonel. This mangonel looks better like ballista. Every siege unit in this game is carried by 9 footmen, be it tower or trebuchet, or it can be catapult or anything. Let's see what we have in enemy here. All our troops, half of our troops are irregulars, first rank, that is lowest rank, and other 10 troops are mixed. We are having almost 20 troops. And the enemy is having young Gretinist swordsmen, that is third tier infantry. They are having 3 units of third tier infantry and many units of second tier infantry swordsmen. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are having 10 units of second tier archers. These archers are enough to wipe out our entire army. Then at the rear gate, we are having 1 third tier cavalry, mounted pikemen, and third tier cavalry archers. And at the front gate, we are having 1 cavalry archer unit and 2 mounted pikemen, that is third tier cavalry. So let's begin the game. Let's begin
To combat!
The hardest part of this game is first 5 minutes. Cavalry at the gate, they are having some purpose. Let's see. The left flank, it is under attack by this cavalry. And the right flank, the cavalry from the rear gate, they are moving to engage us. So we have to divide our army between 2 flanks. We have to use archers, 1 pikeman on left flank, 1 pikeman, archers and some other infantry on right flank, and in between some archers and our trebuchets and our mining model. I tried many times, but whenever I missed something, the cavalry always maneuvered around my troops and tried to get behind them. Sometimes I used my cavalry, my knights, to encounter them, but when they attack each other front to front, these lancers give us huge damage. 50% of our cavalry can die in one stroke. So this time, I use the archers to lure this cavalry towards my pikemen and keep the archers in front of them, and this cavalry then came towards my pikemen. And I use my other infantry units to support this pikemen, and the archers behind. They will fire on this cavalry, but the cavalry archers engaging them only with archers. Similarly on right flank you can see it in detail. The cavalry archer and cavalry both are coming. Archers are in the front, pikemen behind. Two-handed axemen, second tier infantry. They are behind pikemen to support them. The archers will take the first fire from the cavalry archer, and also they will lure the cavalry to attack them. My cavalry from left flank is now here to support right flank. If this cavalry tries to maneuver against me, around me, I will use this militia men to block their path. Every time I try that, still some of the cavalry manages to slip away. That's why I'm keeping my other cavalry knights on the right side. They will take care of those loose cavalry knights. Even though they are beaten, the cavalry are justified. You can use your trebuchets and mangonel to attack these enemy units, but beware, do not destroy or open these walls until this cavalry is dealt with, because you will have to fight both armies, the infantry, archers and this cavalry together otherwise. Do not rush towards the cavalry archers too. They are the worst enemy of your cavalry or even your knights. Engage them only with archers. Cavalry archers are one of the most expensive and most dangerous units in this game. So I'm using 3 archers on right flank to attack the cavalry archers and 4 archers on left flank to attack these cavalry archers. Also out of my those 4 trebuchets, I am keeping 2 of them reserved and 2 of them to attack these cavalry archers. They are not very accurate, but we will try some of them. Mangonel still reserved. Whatever they try to pass your troops, you will come near them, but do not engage with your infantry. But remember, in first video I said, this is the game of human soldiers. When your soldiers see the enemy dying, they get inspired, they get excited, and they attack on their own. That's what happened here. The 200 pikesmen, they saw the archers are taking damage, and they rushed towards them with happiness. And in the meantime, they lost 15 soldiers just by reaching them. So I had to save and my sergeants to help them. Sometimes while evading, the cavalry archers get stuck. Then they can be easily killed, but that happens rarely or by some glitch. Now it is time to attack these walls. Let's move our army, our infantry, our archers in position. These siege units, they all can move. They all got wheels and 9 drivers. But they cannot run. Their speed will be normal. In the meantime, I don't know why these archers are on the ground, not on the walls. That's a good benefit to us. But AI must have some other plan for them. Here, the infantry, archers, the overall infantry units, they are all very stronger than our current army. But what AI is doing for them, or planning for them? Let's see how they look alike. Archers, these are third tier infantry. accelerating the swordsman. They're all moving towards the wall, or they're all gathering at one place. What's their plan? They have kept some unit here, there, but they are gathering towards something. They see we are damaging their wall. Right now, we are planning to destroy wall near these towers, and we'll mount our archers on these walls. But let's see if everything goes like our plan or something different. Also, we are talking about the Kingdom of Heaven. In that movie, when the wall was breached by trebuchets, the defensive units, the inside citizens, they hold that hold for a long time. Now the enemy inside is overconfident. Let's see what they do. If they hold that wall, then they will be in danger. If they sally out, we might create them a trap. We might create a trap for them. Our trebuchets are moving in place. We are taking forward Mangonel.
Militiamen! Marksmen! Crossbowmen! Militiamen!
Foot Knights.
When I click troops from Polish or Teutonic faction, they give me some confirmation message.
Foot Sergeants.
But when I click units from Russian
Crossbowmen!
or Prussian, they may or may not give me the message. Like see, I have this Russian pikemen. Before Russia became our enemy, I got anyhow their pike, some of their footmen, and then I have upgraded them into pikemen. We are moving our units near the wall, so as soon as it gets breached, we'll try to scale these walls. But wait, what's happening here? The wall is breached. But the enemy moved units, they are very close to that hole. The archers are moving forward. We try to rush our infantry now. These archers are very close. They can kill us or wipe us even before we scale these walls. So we have to go for a new plan. What do we have here? See a status of trebuchets. Second, this one has lost all of its ammo while firing at the cavalry archers. Good thing we reserved ammo of 2 trebuchets for the walls. They're still firing at the enemy, the broken enemy. We'll try to attack these archers with our trebuchets and mine model. If our arrows and our stones can parabolically go beyond these walls, then we can use this crowd and kill many of them in few shots. That will going to panic them, sure. Sometimes in replay, your units do not behave as they should or as they actually behaved in battle, especially the siege units. They sometimes might behave differently. So, if things are going slow, let's accelerate the game time. acceleration started. Trying to change deployment. Whenever sea units move, they push aside your infantry units. They need more space to move. Now we are trying to use our mangonel to attack these archers. We are trying to get it in position. Acceleration stop. Our trebuchet is also in position. In actual game, they attack these walls and the units beyond it. Because of that, some of these archers will be damaged, and these archers behind, they also got damaged. What I did was to use trebuchets, see their limit, their range, use the front trebuchet, see the range, and ask it to fire at the longest range, so the stones will not hit the wall, it will go beyond them. And for once it did, otherwise I wasted many stones. They all were just crushed on these walls, smashed, you can say. After that, what we did, we also attacked this wall again to make this passage a little larger, so our mangonel can shoot some arrows here. But in replay, it may not be showing, because the wall passage was cut in 2 sections at least, where it's showing only 1 section. You can see if 5 archers, 15 archers they were, 5 archers they are lost. And these unit swordsmen, they also lost 2 soldiers. That because of that stone and mangonel arrows. See the dead bodies here. That's a mangonel arrow. This time they really lost 15 archers. That is surely going to panic them. And because of that, they may try to charge out, sally out, and that will benefit for us. If they do that, then instead of moving in, we will create a trap for them. We're still trying to get some of our infantry to our trebuchets and mangonel. Let's accelerate again. Acceleration stop. See, even small hills can block your arrows. That's what happened with my mangonel. So instead of that, I moved this mangonel forward. This wall section was not there. It was already removed. And now my mangonel are actually firing on these archers. That's why they are panicking. They lost more than half of them. And as expected, the swordsmen and archers, they are ready to sally out. Archers are holding here. Swordsmen trying to come out. We also have to move our archers and army to prepare for the reaction. See, they are flashing green. It means they are seeing the dying enemy and they are excited. I don't like this sometimes, but they are human soldiers. arrows are focusing at one passage, and that's good for us. One of the enemy archers moving forward. The swordsmen they are trying to injure here. I moved some of my infantry on left flank, trying to create a semicircle around this passage.
Marksman! Crossbowman!
See, my archers are moving.
Foot Knights.
Foot Knights? Who told you to go there? Their position was actually here. See, the swordsmen, they expected to now all of the other archers attack them and they started invading the group and group. But our militia, we are hiding them from the archer fire. They got in their way. So we are trying to move the infantry little side so that the running enemy could have some space to run. Otherwise they will fight to that death. That is not good for us. See, our troops are flashing green. That means they are exciting. They are getting excited. When they are excited or when they are scared, both conditions, they fail to obey orders properly. Oops. Most of our infantry was on left flank. We are going to engage them there. The right flank. Left flank. And old ready swordsmen. On our right flank, our archers are in division mode, so they ran back, and we were keeping 2 infantry units to give them support to engage in melee units. Also, cavalry we are using on right flank to engage the melee units. So the third time infantry will try to attack our archers. They got hit by arrows. And our cavalry and infantry held them. See, these units, this is very interesting. They were evading. They were not retreating. Or they were not broken. So, when they got out of the damaged area, they came back and they are again with their trying to take over our army. While for most of the troops, they are engaged on left flank and this passage. This passage we are under constant fire because our 9 morals. Because of that, anything they try to come out of that part is much more difficult. Now, enemy infantry is totally obliterated, so we are sending in our cavalry to take out these 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archers. It's a very difficult job for them, but they are the biggest. We are also trying to send infantry units inside, but they are totally engaged on all sides. Keep these infantry units under fire or they will come back. Even while running them, if some of our archers get in their path, they will be damaged. Both our archers and the running infantry. I sent my sergeant towards the right.
Mounted swordsman!
Swordsman towards the left, and I'm using my knife to alternately attack both sides. We are not a good partner. They are not good part for the cavalry. But always remember to engage every archer. Otherwise they will fire on your flanks. That's your sergeant, mounted sergeant.
Mounted Sergeant.
We had 50 mounted sergeants. We lost more than 20 just in attacking those archers. So you can imagine how dangerous these archers are. Sergeants are 3rd tier cavalry. And these archers are 2nd tier archers. Still with so many of the sergeants. So remember, engage every archer in the with your cavalry. Quickly switch attack between them. Some of your cavalry will keep engaging the first unit and others will move to the second unit. This This is the castle of Swietajano. Yeah. And with old confidence, we carried out and gave us our victory. That's all for today, friends. This is how you win the first siege in Real Warfare 2 Northern Crusades. Enjoy the game. It's available in Steam and Gamersgate. Thank you for
Good lightning!
negotiates. Bye bye.